Nah. People. Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin, here with my man Baba Nu. You see, ancient amulets, sealing of demons. We hitting y'all a quick one because we press for the time.
Yeah, this is going to be like, next level information. When you really get to the bottom of this, sealing of demons is critical. You know, you have to look up King Solomon. One of the things that made Solomon great wasn't just that he was really wise, and it wasn't just that he could command all the demons. It was because he knew what needed to be done to stop the demons from being a problem. It's called a seal.
Don't go too far into that part with Solomon because you know we did that on the pay-per-view live stream with
Yeah,
the blood moon altar
right.
ritual. So let's get it.
You know, at some point in time, that has to be done for Earth's protection. We're living on a fallen world. That's really why it needs to be done, because we're living on a fallen planet. This planet is not an evolved and original planet. It has problems. And for instance, you're supposed to be baptized. I've met people who are caught up in the religious schism. Their parents were caught up in the religious schism. They weren't baptized, and they're being controlled and hunted by demons because they're not baptized. So when you talk about this stuff starts from birth, you're supposed to be baptized just to protect you. There is, if you don't get into the culture, if you don't practice, if you don't read, these things might seem like
Taboo.
like taboo. Is like someone said to me that voodoo and my beliefs is just a crutch that I use on to have some type of respite in the world, to feel some type of way in the world. That person is initiated now.
Enough said.
Enough said. I introduced them to so many different deities, and they learned so much that they actually had to, because they knew more than most priests and stuff like that, and most priestesses. But the point is that your Western worldview means nothing to what's going on. You need your amulets. You need your amulets like you need water. We live in, I call it the agnostic paradigm. It's a system set up to facilitate your easy oppression.
So let me start before you continue. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic audience. Now, with the amulets,
Yes.
amulets are seals.
Yes.
Now, you know with the four horsemen, the book of Revelation, they talk about the releasing, and when the first seal was cracked,
Yeah.
the second seal was cracked, third seal was cracked, fourth seal was cracked, and what was released. So that means seals are put here to contain, correct?
It's so deep. When you're in this path, things happen. I was fortunate years ago where a sister sent me the seals of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. I went and bought four horses from a toy store, and I consecrated the horsemen in those seals. This is when they had the Ebola crisis in America. Before that Ebola crisis, I consecrated the horsemen of the apocalypse. It was apocalyptic. I saw those horsemen.
No man said it was
Apocalyptic. I saw those horsemen, and we living at that time, and it's even a time, when you read over in the Bible and stuff, when the apocalypse is going down, You're supposed to smear some blood on your door. Like, you're supposed to get stuff so that when the angels and the demons start attacking mankind, they bypass you.
That's the whole point of the amulet.
That's the whole point of the amulets. Now,
And of course, building up your spiritual strength and all that.
yeah, and I really, when I give you an amulet, I will tell you clearly, you have to keep your energy up.
You better.
Your energy feeds it. The more energy you put out, emotional energy, aggressive energy, the deities in the amulets, they feed on that so they can carry out work for you.
Hold on. Scorpio 16. She like your hat.
Thank you, Scorpio 16.
Let's see. Any questions? Those seals are the truth. Yes, CTMGM. That's right. Who else? Somebody else said something about the seals. I'll get back to that.
Someone mentioned.
But salute to everybody on there. We see you. So yeah, go ahead. Finish with the horsemen and the seals.
Yeah, so I had consecrated them, and pretty much not too long after, it was really an apocalyptic scene around with plague and pestilence. Another thing, I saw a sister mention Tiamat. Tiamat is important to know. Cthulhu is also important to know. Years back, there was this rise in the cult of Cthulhu. When you're into the Necronomicon, Marduk and his forces attacked and destroyed Cthulhu.
We're going in right now. Yeah. I was about to stop you, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Flow with it. They need to hear that. Flow with it.
Because we have a lot of very ignorant, wicked, and sick people there.
Born to Learn 82. Salute to you for the super chat support.
Yeah, man. Trying to get you into the hands of demons. Trying to get you locked up and secured by demons.
Man, they be pushing that Baphomet and telling people to deal with this Baphomet.
They push,
and they don't even show the seal. Yeah, you know the seal that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
they don't even with the man and the woman with the go ahead.
Right, and they don't know Baphomet. They think that Baphomet is evil, so they
I'm talking about the ones that, because it is evil. You have to know how to control it, right. But they pushing it like it's such a good thing, and they're not letting people know.
They're doing stupidness. They're doing stupidness. It's a fad.
Like the fourth, like, all right.
It's a fad. It's a fad. It's a fan club. It's a bunch of weirdo freaks in the Western world trying to sound different and cute with something that sounds weird. Like Cthulhu sounds kind of interesting and weird. Cthulhu. Yeah. Baphomet sounds interested and weird. When it sounds like a foreign language, people tend to gravitate towards it. But
Jason Mason said, "Oh, they trying to put fear in us." No, we're talking about not the ones that's trying to put fear in you. We're talking about the ones that try to talk about it like it's a good thing. That is I was about to cuss. Like that is something evil. It is. Like, we ain't gonna fake the funk on that, but, there's a way where you could control the entity, but they're not giving you that information. You know what I'm saying? They telling you to do one thing. They're not telling you to, you have to use this amulet. Some amulets, some entities that you're calling down, some stuff that you put on your altar, some of the amulets you need to have them in gold. The frequency of that.
Yeah, it all depends on what you are connecting with, but the purpose of amulets is for your protection, and you might not be dealing with very, very powerful beings. You still need amulets. However, as you progress in life, and we're gonna talk about this, but we're living in serious times. It's not 1960 anymore. It's not 1890. 2012, quote unquote. I call it 2010. It came and went, and we are in the midst of it.
I'm seeing somebody said, because with the seals, Crawley. They said
Alistair Crowley.
Crawley, yeah, his ass. Crawley drew it. Because Crawley was big on do it that will. People know about do it that.
Do as thou wilt.
Do
Will be
it
the
that
whole of the
will.
law.
Yeah, Book of the Law, 777.
Liber
Book of the
777.
Law.
Yeah.
And he was dealing with a lot of these symbols,
Yeah.
these seals,
Yeah.
to unleash.
Yeah, Crowley. If you read the autobiography of Crowley, he was dealing with the Goetia. The Goetia have 72
I'm live.
seals.
What's up?
Now, seals are called sigils, and sigils are also called the veve in the Haitian Vodun. Those are seals. You have seals, whether you could be Yoruba, you could be Haitian Vodun or whatnot. They have seals. Every single deity has a seal. Seals are usually used for ceremonial magic when you want to do the invocation, and you see this when the Haitians do their ceremonies. It's a good thing to see. That is what ceremonial magic is, and that's one of the applications of the seals. Now, the seals that they use, that's for the public.
They give the public one thing and keep the real stuff behind the scenes.
Now, what is happening with the information age is that there are a lot of seals out there that are occult and that should be hidden. Now, you use the seal to invoke the deity, meaning that without an amulet with the spirit in it, without a shrine with the spirit in it, you can use the seal to do the creation, to do the consecration, etc. If you have the power to create, to clone, if you read God Genes Decoded Volume 1, I give a clear scientific explanation of what happens when you do the consecration. The seal is used for that. The name of the deity is used for that. It's how you create the spirit. But now, when we're talking about these seals for sealing demons, it's different. Because you need the Star of David to seal the demon, to stop it from negatively being active, to stop it from bringing negativity into your life. So when you're working with a certain class of beings on the planet, you need those seals. But now amulets are also very, very critical, because amulets manipulate the way that your energy works and the way that your energy circulates through your body, which is why you should have you should have amulets on your wrists. You should have them by your neck, and you should have them by your ankles. You should also have an amulet by your waist as well. There's a picture of the deity Osiris or Seer, and in the picture he has 3 serpents on him. There's one serpent by the ankles, there's another serpent by the waist, and there's another serpent by the neck.
Who the hell you talking about? Shiva?
Osiris.
Wow.
Yeah.
You see that description you was talking about? I thought it was Shiva.
Because you will see it with those deities. Now, what that means is that it's at those points that your energy concentrates, and it's at those points where you are also vulnerable for attack from other people's magic, from just other people's thoughts and their impressions about you. So that's also why you should have the amulet by your neck, by your
The
hands, your
wrist
wrist,
and the anklets.
and by your ankle. It's for that protection, but it's also for the power up. This is where your
You
body,
said the waist, right?
yeah, by the waist. Most black people, their necks are darker, their waist is darker,
Mm.
and their ankles are darker.
Good point.
I'm darker by my neck, I'm darker by my waist, and I'm darker by my ankles. So energy concentrates in those
Hold
areas.
on. New Eyes said, "Does Divine make them, Joel?" Me, Divine, and Baba Nu
Yes.
makes them together.
Yes.
We have it.
Divine made this. Divine made this.
We make them and bless.
Yeah,
bless it up.
we have several orders.
That's the silver one, right?
Yeah, this one is made with sterling silver. This has 50 stones in it. Each one, yeah, it's like a rosary.
Because then they're gonna want to take it and try to, those out there gonna want to try to emulate the formula. Now we ain't doing that.
So this is just
wait, Jason Mason. Come on, man. This ain't your first time watching us. You know we don't talk prices on YouTube. You trying to get us extra shadow ban. You know we don't talk prices.
Yeah, we're not talking prices.
You call in and you get that information on you.
Yeah. If you've never gotten any amulets before, if you don't have any.
And we dealing with the gold.
Yes, you can get them in gold. You can get them in silver.
Of course, gold costs way more.
Gold is going to cost way more
But
money.
some people need gold. Because as you was breaking down, I'm surprised you miss one. Or I don't know if you did it intentionally. If you did it intentionally, we don't have to go on into it anymore. The one for the head. Like how you have one, because especially some women, they need...
Especially women.
The head covered.
Yep.
So they need to have the amulet, and sometimes the stuff drop down right here with some of the men, like yours that you have on.
Yeah.
It goes to the side, but I figure you ain't want to go too deep into that, so let's continue on the other one.
Yeah,
because I know not all information is to...
Yeah, and people got to get more deeply involved. People got to get initiated. It's like, if you want me to do a crown for you and put all the stones on it and all that, so first of all, that almost never happens in the tradition.
Beanie, yeah, we
whether you're a Mason, African priest, or nothing, they hardly ever make crowns for anybody because they just don't even talk about it.
Yeah,
it's a serious thing when you have that crown with the stones on consecrated to different deities. It's different.
Let me bring this up since we on the crowns and the seals.
Yeah.
So I forgot the drug dealer name.
Rick Ross?
No, not Rick. It probably was him. No, because he was trying to stay low key.
Yeah.
Not the singer Rick Ross. All right, just so y'all know, the Freeway Ricky Ross. We talk about the real Rick Ross. Okay. Was the one that in the 80s he had the gold crown?
I don't remember. You mean from Harlem or something?
Nah, I think he was from here in Brooklyn.
Oh, he was here in Brooklyn?
Yeah, the drug dealer, and he had a gold crown.
Didn't know him.
Gold crown he made, and that made him get put on the spot. But they're like, wait a minute, like gold, not no gold color. We're talking about a gold crown, and he had it sealed up, and for a while they couldn't touch him. Meaning the police,
right?
Because we know what he went did. Yeah, understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And then the next one that came with the gold crown was Elijah Muhammad.
Okay.
Am I mistaken? Or Farrakhan? Elijah. It was Elijah.
Probably
had the actual gold crown.
Right.
The next people that we know that have like a full, like a heavy crown is the Pope.
Yeah, they have their crowns.
And then over the Pope, we got the Jesuit order.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
With the whole Council of Nicaea.
Council of Nicaea. The Jesuit order, the Black Knights.
And they be sealing stuff up.
They are more dangerous than... They are the power of the Roman Catholic Church.
They have the power of the world.
Yeah, it's the Jesuits that is behind the power of the Roman Catholic Church. Them
All
is the
these
guys.
seals that they be seeing all over.
Yep, those are.
Oh, oh wait. Let's. I don't know how far you want to go with it. You want to drop? You want to drop some bombs on them?
Drop a bomb on them.
All right. A lot of times when you see these high level Masons, these high level Illuminati and whatnot, like what's some other Rosicrucianists and
Rosicrucianism.
Lily of the Valley, Knights Templar,
Knights of
Eastern
Malta.
Star.
Eastern Star.
Yeah, what's that? You just said Knights of Malta.
Knights of Malta.
Knights of Malta. When you see them with these symbols, and when they put up certain symbols, they gotta get permission from the Catholic Church. I don't know if y'all know that or not. A lot of them need high level permission from the Catholic Church, even the Queen of England, because you know it's the separation of church and state,
But not
and
the
they always
Queen.
be wine, they always be warring and whatnot.
Yeah.
And even the Queen have to be in line when it comes to the high level ceiling of the spirituality and whatnot.
Yep.
Go ahead. I'll let you touch on that more,
And you
because
know,
you also put it in the book.
yeah,
didn't you?
because
Just so y'all know, guys.
just so you know,
the leatherback edition.
God Genes Decoded Hardback, it gives you a foundational, though advanced, a foundational understanding of why this culture is mandatory.
Why did you just say though advanced? Is no other way. Ain't no
The
rookie
foundation
level.
has to be yeah,
it's only advanced.
it is.
Period.
It is, and you know, if you're not going to be serious about your research and your study, you're going to get left behind. I mean, when I started studying this, I had no green card. I had no legal means of making money
Keep making
in.
it get blurry. You gotta step back.
Yeah, I had no legal means of making money in America, and that did not stop me. I put my money where my mouth was because this was my life. This was about saving my life, especially since it was clear to me that the color of my skin makes it exponentially difficult for me to get out from under this oppressive system. And what has to happen, why you need the amulets and the shrines, is not only so you can make some financial gain, it's so you don't lose it and so you don't waste it on useless things. What starts to happen with your practice, you become more business minded about where you put your money, because you know that what you can get in value for the amulets and the shrines and taking care of them, feeding them and keeping them up, what it brings to you in that value, you're not really going to feel like wasting your money on a whole lot of nonsense out there. You know?
Nisi Davis, salute to you.
Thank you, Nisi Davis. Everybody
super
out there
chat
listening
support.
in, I'm going to ask you very, very, very nicely, being in this since 1993, make your donations to live stream, because
I'm tired of telling them.
Yeah.
You know what? I ain't even gonna cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Because they hot.
people were murdered so that they can give you this information. People get attacked just so they could give you this information.
Me and Brother Divine tell them that
Yeah,
all the time. They
and-
think because they see us
Yeah.
up here talking, they don't know what we go through.
The amount of attacks, the few people, is really not a lot that I've been helping that have been calling. The amount of attacks that I've gotten is absolutely insane. We take your war on for you. When we intervene in your life, a lot of the negativity coming towards you, it comes to us. We have to be able to deal with it. And this is how we deal with it.
Too high.
Yeah, this is how
There you go.
we deal with it. I'll go and get some rooster's blood and just dip this in it. Thank you. It's fed now. And then I'll do my prayers. It's that simple. I might be eating some food. I'll take it
Are
off.
you doing too much? Doing too. Nah,
Yeah.
Now you going there. You giving
Live
it too much
stream.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we do pay-per-views, because like some of the seals that we showed during the blood
Yeah.
altar ritual, and like I gotta say, people still buying it. Next week is almost done. So you Johnny come latelys, who's that? Harlan King, salute to you. Thank you for that super chat support. What they don't understand is when the energy is around, you gotta catch it.
Yeah. Yes.
And a lot of times, not a lot of times, all the times, we deal with energy.
Right.
So if we tell you this is the right time to do this, do it. If I tell you this is the right time to get a reading from Baba Nu, best believe it's the right time to get a reading from Baba Nu. If I tell you, yo, you need X, Y, and Z, some people be like, oh, the money.
Yeah.
The money. I'm like, listen, when you donate, let's just go to the different phases. Because mind you, we're still talking about symbolism.
Right.
When you donate the money, it's not the symbolism, the seals. Let's talk about the seals.
Right.
Because we still talk about seals, not just symbolism, because it's the same thing. But I want to use the exact word seals. You see the great seal, that eye on the dollar bill? It's a reason. You notice every other denomination of money, the numerical from 5 up to 100 changes. The $1 bill, they never changed it since the first original one where it have the as a promissory note.
Right.
You get it? You get it? Gold tendered or whatnot. Since then, they put that out for many, many years, humpty years. They haven't changed it because they believe in the seals. When you transfer, let me show them something.
No, I was trying to call you because I was doing TV stuff, but I don't want to.
All right, we have $100 bill here, right? When you see this $100 bill, okay, and you pay attention to all this going on here. This is one of the new ones. It's seals going all around here. Look at the next seal right here. When you see all these seals, look at another seal right here. Look at next seal right here with the scale and key. Right there, the scale and key. All right. And then in here have the next seal. As you can see his next face. This is considered a seal. That's the ink note seal. That's why in some spiritual practice, I don't want to give up too much on that part with the seal. They think the ink note, which is really like when you use a candle and you don't want people to see what you write on, and you seal the area. Hold on, somebody just rolling with the Rolling Stoner. Salute to you for that. So I just showed you simple on a $100 bill. Let me get a 20. Look, more seals on there. There's seals all over. And I always wondered why I was fascinated when it came to the money. You understand? Only as I started getting a little bit older and from a very young age, I got to realize seals. Why would they put 20s? Oh, hold on. Why would they put 20s all over here? All in here. 20, 20, 20. But let's go down to the main one. The dollar bill. There's many seals in this dollar bill. So, Baba Nu, as we go on, explain it to them. Because you think you heard people give a breakdown of this all-seeing eye. You fixing your amulets. Come on, man, fix your amulets and get them the breakdown.
You know, there's a reason why they put the seals in the money. They have seals that represent, you know, the Masonic order, the Illuminati. But then within the money, woven into the money, in the spider web, the money has spider web on it. They got seals in there to trap you.
Show them the spider webs. Let me make it better on the. Okay.
Yeah.
Show them the spider web.
You see, over here is spider web.
Right behind the one.
Yeah, over here is spider web. They also have an owl in that spider web.
No, I think that no, the owl is on the front of the dollar on the spider web, right on the left hand corner, right around here.
Yeah.
It's very tiny.
Yeah.
Like it's you gotta really go like this or use the magnifying glass, but it's there. I'm telling you where to find it at.
They also have a gray extraterrestrial, one of the extraterrestrials with the almond eyes, with the Spider-Man eyes.
That's on this side.
Yeah, it's also in that money.
That's on this side right here.
Yeah.
When you fold, well, you don't even have to fold it a certain way. Just change the contrast.
Yeah.
When you start changing the contrast of the money, you know, some say extraterrestrial. I say the damn duppy that they have in the dollar. Because when you really go down with the extraterrestrials, come on, you know we talking about spiritual beings and duppy. We ain't gonna go into that. But yeah, they got all that there. So when they put the letter in and they put everything else in there, they're sealing it up. So you're walking around with this currency. And if you don't, look, watch what I'm about to do. Here you go, sir. You see that right there? You see that exchange right there? That's the exchange of symbolism. And I know y'all ain't even paying attention how he's folding the money. The money, it seals. You have to know how to seal the money when you get the money. You get what I'm saying?
Origami.
Right? You have to know how to seal the money. So when you try to be cheap with the money and not getting your spiritual readings, not getting your spiritual items, that's when they take advantage of you, because the currency is supposed to move like water. If you try to be stush and you hold up the water in the bank and you bank up the water, what happens to the water, Babanu? It don't get old, spoiled,
and stagnant and stuff like
and
that.
Can't move.
And can't move. You know, for people out there who have shrines, one of the simplest things,
AKA say shrine.
AKA altars, one of the simplest things that you can do is put some money on it so that the spirits know you want money.
And please don't say no more on that, because me and Brother Divine, you already know, me and Brother Divine went hella deep.
Yep.
In the, like I tell people, anybody who haven't purchased that pay-per-view live stream, over 2K people, and the results people are getting is crazy. For those who haven't gotten it yet, shame on you. And you still complain about money situations with all these seals on the money where you can make it work for you. Shame on you.
Listen,
Lisa J, salute to you for that super chat. Go ahead.
We just getting started here, right?
Hold it.
It's a new year.
Hold it up there. There you go. It should be in frame now.
Yeah, we just getting started here. It's a new year. Yeah. If you see what is on that, I'm not going to say who or what that is
and
about.
I ain't gonna show them too much.
But
take it.
As time goes on, I'll say this with students, the people who've asked.
You ain't even saying all that. No.
Yeah.
No.
Only that.
They should have bought the pay-per-view live stream. They should have bought the damn pay-per-view live stream, because it's not fair to the so much amount of people that bought it, that get the knowledge, the ones that study this knowledge. It's not fair to us, the energy we use.
Yeah.
To give the people the knowledge.
Yeah, thousands of people bought that live stream.
You get what I'm saying? It's not fair.
Yeah, you know.
They want everything for free, and don't want to do the exchange of the currency to make things go smoothly for them. Like people who purchased this book. Hey, this book is full of seals. This book is full of seals. Hell, as soon as you look at the cover, you already know it's full of seals. You get what I'm saying? The cover alone is a seal. Dropping it. So when when you see people and you're trying to explain seals to people and letting them know, hey, this is how you do it. This is how, what the type of oil you anoint your money with.
Yeah.
This is the type of stuff that you could. I don't want to say mark on the money because you know they try to.
I ain't saying nothing.
They try to get you arrested for defacing the money. Yo, as we get into that, why you think the government?
You gotta have some.
Yo, why you think the government don't want you to write on the money?
Oh
Make
my
a
God,
mistake.
He said it. He said it. I thought you wasn't gonna go there, man.
I'm not going too far.
Don't go too far, man.
You know, yeah. You know what?
Don't go
let me
too
leave
far.
it alone. Let me leave it
Yo,
alone.
that people have to pay for. I just gave a little something so that people can see. Listen, when I
we
first,
do this for real.
When I first did that little something back in 2014, money just appeared. Boom, boom, boom. I stopped.
That's it.
I stopped.
That's it. Don't even say. That's it.
I literally stopped.
Leave it alone because I already know. I'm already sensing the live stream people.
It's just what is this?
Yeah. We're not giving out that.
Just
source.
because
It's a done
something
deal.
worked, don't mean you should keep doing it. I be like, hold up, why?
Yeah.
And it took me like 3 years to find out why.
Stop. That's it. Stop. We gave them the information on seals, and soon something is going to be coming very, 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 very soon. To carry Garber, yes, Penny Royale. You see, we sell the Penny Royale here, but it's not just the Penny Royale. We make sure we bless the Penny Royale before we send it out to you. Because Penny Royale is something good. It works for money.
Yeah.
But the thing I notice is get more out of it. People they don't know the damn prayer. You buying it from these people to activate it. Let me tell you, one of the major things to make you a super duper, pass the frankincense oil and the myrrh oil for me, please. Oh, thank you. One of the things to make you a super duper where you vibrate on a money magnet frequency is to raise your blood a certain amount of hertz. Okay, now this one I could give y'all for free. You understand? This one I could give y'all for free. So imagine having a certain amulet on, right? That brother Divine, Baba Nu, and myself hook up and do what we have to do. And we get it anointed with the frankincense oil, okay, and the myrrh oil. We say whatever prayer, do whatever extra, and then you take these internally. Why the hell you think these are so expensive? Because they know once you're vibrating at a certain frequency, which i.e. currency, when electricity is running, what is also called current.
Currency.
You're a living organ generator. You could bring these things to you, combined with, one of the seals Baba Nu just kindly showed you.
It
happens. But when you want to be cheap and you don't want to get into your seals, and you, like you said, these jokers out there telling these people, these seals, that to help these entities trap you and lock you in. When you finish, when you finish what you're saying, give out your information.
I started practicing when I was 18 in terms of getting into the movement. I had experimented when I was younger, trying to do, astral travel, astral projection, and stuff like that. Then I got involved in a group practice for many years, heard about amulets and stuff, never ever really used them. So me, I wanted to say, in terms of what he is saying, you're supposed to be doing your prayer and your meditation at least 3-4 times per day. You're supposed to take some time out to change your frequency. You can do this with music. We live in the techno age. I go on YouTube. I pull up a nice chant and I meditate.
Well, we do it with the frequency. The best way is the frequency CDs.
The
We have the
frequency,
frequency CD.
yeah,
One of the frequency, which is the dealing with miracles, the love frequency,
right,
which helps with money.
right.
Like we had the information
Yeah.
here for you. I'm surprised you didn't tell them like what when you say in the prayers with the frequency, like what's on his neck, the mala. We have the mala. We've been telling y'all for the longest, but it's like in one ear.
This is almost. This is almost. Anyway, if you want to get in contact with me, my email address is EgyptianVoodooPriest@gmail.com. That's E as in Echo, G as in God, Y as in Yeti, P as in Paul, T as in Tom, I as in Indian, A as in and, N as in Nancy, V as in very, O as in on, D as in dog, O as in over, O as in on, priest, Priest @gmail.com. EgyptianVoodooPriest@gmail.com is EgyptianVoodooPriest @gmail.com. I do reading consultations, but the main thing that I do based on your reading consultations, I know how to work with a plethora of different deities that will help resolve issues in your life. A lot of us have issues. A lot of us have become overwhelmed by the sickness of Western civilization, Western barbarism, and we don't have any type of resources to turn to, meaning people with the wisdom, the power that can actually help you out with your situation. You know, priests and priestesses, they've always been responsible for helping people out with just about every situation in their life. We live in the Western world now. The people that you think are responsible for helping you out with your life, they're not. And a lot of people kind of know, and a lot of people don't really use them. The next thing, of course, is finding someone that is knowledgeable as a priest and that is powerful as a priest. And this is why I do recommend and reiterate, get a copy of the God Genes Decoded. You're going to get an understanding of all the ancient, powerful, and wise cultures on this planet. They all had a very, very advanced cosmological doctrine. They had a theory and understanding scientifically based on how the universe was created. Based on that cosmology, they have what is called a cosmogony, a system of practices based on creation of the universe, because the universe was created by the gods and the goddesses overcoming a whole lot of problems.
And that's why all them different stuff, like when you see with gods and you see a bunch of symbolism.
They had to overcome serpent beings. So they know how to protect you from serpent beings. And serpents don't just bite and poison you physically.
Real quick. Don't even go in that far. Because I know you don't play video games.
Nah.
But there's a video game.
I would play Pac-Man, though. I would play Pac-Man. I'm looking for Junior Pac-Man.
There's a video game called The God of War.
Yeah, I love that game.
Oh, so you know about it. Okay. It's symbolism.
I looked at it because the God of War is
the amulets. All the amulets and Aries is in it. And
because Aries is really the God of War. His colors is, red and white. It could be red and purple.
Red and black.
Red and black.
We make sure he keep that red in there, though.
That's my guy. The God of War. That's my guy.
Now, and then Kratos ended up becoming a new God of War. But you see how they marked him with that red streak.
Right.
But for those who haven't played the video game, I don't want to spoil it. But I found it very interesting how much amulets they had in the game, and come to the new one where they start dealing, where they got away from the whole Greek thing and started dealing with the Norse mythology.
The Norse mythology
with the new one
is critical.
Hold up. They have one of the gods. He cannot feel pain. And his mom's, which is a goddess, when he was small, she tattooed his body with the different
sigils
all
with the
over his body, and he was a whole problem. He was like the ultimate antagonist through the whole video game because he was like, yo, getting his head bashed in, stabbed up. He's like, yo, I don't feel none of that. He pull it out, heal fast, and keep coming after you. So
there's a documentary on YouTube. Is in Asia. These there are Buddhist practices, and what they show you is they draw these seals on the person's body. They do it as a group. It's like mainly men. It's for protection from being shot by a gun and for protection from being stabbed. And it's, you can look this up on YouTube. They draw these on the people's body.
They ain't gonna show you like the whole seal, but they show you some stuff.
And then they do the invocation of the tiger goddess.
Thank you.
Do the invocation
because people think, oh, I'm just gonna draw up the seal without the prayer behind it.
You got to put the goddess in it. You got to put the spirit in it. So now they're wearing it on them. So if you don't have these, you're supposed to be tatted with the seals of different powerful gods and goddesses.
I be seeing them, they think because they got the unk. And I'm like, yo, you got the unk, but you're not even active doing the active. And I won't teach them that because they so into the Egyptology and whatnot. I will not teach them that.
He stopped me from talking about 2 books. He stopped me from talking about 2 books. Before this show started, right?
You ain't talking about them books. The only book you talk about is the God Genes Decoded. Because you got it up in there. But go ahead.
In Haitian Vodun, there's a very, very simple thing that they do that can heal people from almost anything. Anything. There's a book on magic that has the same practice in there.
And not only that, because for the people, because, you know, some books are lost during time. So, like, that's why I went in the altar, the blood moon altar ritual with me and Brother Divine was breaking down. There's ways you could set up your altar to get the dreams. Okay, you get your amulet or whatever, however your amulet is set up. You put your amulet on the altar, and then me and Brother Divine explain the ways how there's a seal you could use to get the vision on how to deal and get other seals and how to activate them. We made sure we put that out. Anyway, man, say your website one more time. That's it. We ain't giving them no more.
Email address.
I don't know what's up with the like button. Like over 80 something people up in here, they act like they don't know how to hit the like button. But go ahead.
Email address to contact me is EgyptianVoodooPriest@gmail.com. That is EGYPTIAN, Egyptian. Voodoo, VODOO, priest, PRIEST, @gmail.com.
One more time.
EgyptianVoodooPriest@gmail.com to contact me for readings and consultation to get work done. It's EGYPTIANVODOOPRIEST@gmail.com.
And if anybody wanna still purchase that pay-per-view live stream, it have like 1 week left. Like I said, let me apologize from now to some of the people that's been calling me or hitting me up on Instagram, and I'm getting back to you late. You have to understand, there's so much people getting it. It's overwhelming. From the people I'm dealing with, they gotta see Baba Noon for the consultation, or me for the consultation, or Brother Divine for the consultation. Like, I'll tell y'all a story real quick. When was it? Tuesday. Baba Noon, I'm doing a consultation here. Divine doing a consultation in the next room. Baba Noon, I'm looking to send a person to Baba Noon. Baba Noon's like, yo, I'm about to start one right now. So it's like we're very busy. So for the people that want contacting me about purchasing the live stream, and I'm getting back to you a little late. Please, again, forgive me for that. Like I said, we've been very overwhelmed because plus we're giving people spiritual stuff. People still getting the frank, incense, and myrrh oil, and it was back ordered, and it was like for like I think it was like 70 something people, 80 something people. So as we got them in, I had to get a whole next set more. So please forgive us for that. It's just that we've been very busy. If you want to get it, like you still want to get it, you could call 718-858-4400. That's the shop number. That's 718-858-4400. Some